Nigga, bro. Look how he breaking through this line. Alright, they ain't giving him this one. They ain't letting him do that jump. You said what?
The Bucks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Come on, how can you ain't fumble that, man? Look at this shit go.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use
the
their last
fumble
of their
that?
timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Yellow. Hey, watch the slam.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Give me that dickhead.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off.
Oh.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Go from here. 59 yarder.
At the 42-yard line.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal.
That don't look like it's gonna make it.
This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Get in there, bitch. Shit. Get in there, bitch.
All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're gonna hit
That's
from that
like
distance,
boing.
sometimes you're gonna need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go now. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure, but it was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken in the end zone. And in
Fumble that.
probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Do my goat shit.
Offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, come on, man. That was some whole shit. That's on me. I got caught looking in the backfield.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time.
Shit.
Right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Shit.
And out of bounds on
I
the
got
other
caught
side
up.
of midfield at the 45. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's what I'm saying. What's the code?
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Screenplay. Come back over here.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Give me that, dickhead.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
Oh.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 38, Brady.
Oh my God.
It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The return here is stopped at the 35.
Oh.
Great job, Brandon. This is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Watch twist. Yellow. Twist. Yellow. 45.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is what having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Brady now on first down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Brady. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense.
See if I can
Here's
get
another
it.
example on that last play.
Brady will try again on second down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping to build something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. Operating from the gun, Brady. He's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
There you go. Got him again. Got him again.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Check three.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Come here,
This is going
dickhead.
to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On second down, it's Jones. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Mahomes to throw. A screen to Bell. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup of 38. I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Flushed out right.
Get the fuck out of here. This nigga got that shit off, guys. That ain't no wild shit.
Down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
This will be caught at about
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
and he is going to lose yardage here.
Buccaneers 21.
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking on that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Run conservative. That's what they told me to do.
Start here at the 25.
Did he? Did he?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This might be a Mike Evans
Quite in
thing.
hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we
Ooh,
are.
go.
They begin with a
Go.
throw out
Go, eat.
Makes
Ah.
it all the way down to the 31.
Dance.
It's a big play.
He
there
almost
for the
was gone.
Buccaneers. 44 yards.
Right.
I know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers
Old
with speed
man
like this,
trucking.
they don't need to complex calls. Sometimes it's just getting the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They're going to go with a tight end here.
Wow, if I had somebody faster,
Back to the
that should have been gone.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On second down now, it's Jones.
Come on, man. I hate these fucking arm reach out grabs.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Jones. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Be trying to support black businesses, man, but they don't be having shit. Crab plug. We out of that. You know what I mean? Like, god damn. What the... Like, tell me what y'all do got. Right. You know what I mean? Just tell me y'all took that shit off the menu for a little bit. I don't know what the fuck I want to eat. Shit. I'm past the got. What that shit say? 1431 Arch Street. I don't like that address. Shit. Let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Yo, goat. Yeah. Shit. Nigga still ain't get that 5 yet. Shit. They in stores yet? They ain't even in stores yet, is they? They still running out of them Jones, ain't they? That's crazy. Until when? Keep the one up for him. Keep the one up for him. Which one? Oh, online. Yeah, because I stopped following the ball. Damn, I don't play until Sunday. Shit. Yeah, that's when the Bulls say he could play. With the Panthers. And, what's that nigga name? I forget the nigga name. Right. My God, damn. Damn, player. They got the eyes up. Oh shit, I just entered the game.
EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway.
Get my reps
Santa
in.
Clara, fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, got to, man. Stay hot, man. Yeah, man. Get these plays down, Pack.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
11.
There's Garoppolo to throw.
Oh, I probably could have picked that.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
I think he's going to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down.
I ain't even set my adjustments. All right, so them other Jones, what they do, Goat?
On first, now 2nd and 10.
Them other adjustments, you know, the one we do in the middle. What's the one above it?
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo sliding out of the pocket.
Yeah.
This one complete to Jordan Reed.
No, not the play ball. The distance.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
So what's the top one?
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's
okay.
2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers are coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Garoppolo finding his tight end killer. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Oh, the blue zones. Got you.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Let's go. Let's bring it. 11.
first down. Garoppolo.
Oh, that's some bullshit. This nigga just caught a one-handed joint. I was in position and all that. That shit crazy. He snatched that shit right over my head. That shit crazy. What's the score over there?
Rising because he's hit a few early, and how about the last one? The big shot right there.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
45. Mike, 45.
Garoppolo. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for two to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It was Marcel Harris out of Florida making the tackle that time.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip
They got a Black Lives Matter sign in the stadium. The fuck is this?
That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Second and 7. Now Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Threw a fucking pick.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
It's on me.
Great return as they're finally able to take
Shit, threw it high.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you knock it on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Check Mike 45. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left.
Yo, you. Come on, bruh. Threw that shit right at you.
Second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
45, Mike, 45. Let's put him on the buses. Put that team on the hooks. 45's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's
Come on, bro.
around the 45-yard line. Covers 29 yards, first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Mostert. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Niners 8. Buccaneers.
Here we go. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Check back. 45.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Shit.
Inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Garoppolo again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Give me that, dickhead.
This is going to be intercepted. A great read and a
Oh.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Hey, 66.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
Come on, I couldn't even jump for it. What the fuck? This shit crazy.
His guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
21.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here we go. Hey, check.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Oh, he got
Come on, bro.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
That's the way. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Come on.
Come here.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Garoppolo wants to throw once more.
You right there, bruh.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Garoppolo on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Check, 45. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got?
21.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 33 yards that time.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Come on, bruh. I really let that shit go down.
Jimmy Garoppolo scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's 15-0.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 15. Buccaneers nothing. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one.
Oh my God. That's on me.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D's. They score a touchdown.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
53!
From the gun on third down, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 69 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
It's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Niners 21, Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Hey, fumble that? Come on, man.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Fuck you ain't fumble that.
In the second quarter.
Second down.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
It's offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 60 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
So there, Charles, in a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, He's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. He probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo.
Oh, good pick.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Good pick.
Davis gets it. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The full corner, Jason Barrett on the tackle.
At the 6-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Here we go.
Touchdown,
Here we go.
Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 94 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 21.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And you can bet they're punching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. The interception in the red zone. Costly. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. William Golston able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
What the fuck is you doing, David?
14 big, but it leads now to a third down.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's going up top for Taylor. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return stops just a few yards shy.
He gonna pull the plug.
They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
28. 49ers 21.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's pick it up, it's out of time.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards. This is something you got to be very up defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Threw a pick.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game with a fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Come on, man. How I missed that interception? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. That shit just went right past everybody. Come here. We on that.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
God dang.
That's to the right side.
He hit that nigga with a route. You hear me?
This one away up just
He hit that nigga with a route with Kittles.
Allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
He hit that nigga with a route.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
27-yard line. It's a pickup.
2nd and 7. Garoppolo.
Come on, how he run past this nigga?
Got a one-score
Oh
game
my
with
god.
inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. They'll cross over out.
This nigga.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, that's a pick. Keep your feet in. Keep your feet in.
But it'll be 2nd down. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect.
Keep your feet in.
Off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got the first down inside the
Come on, he's supposed to be over there with him.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Go ahead.
He's back to throw. And it is
We lose though.
2 points and
What, a sim loss? Oh shit. Dang.
following the touchdown.
That's crazy.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A gain there of 21 yards.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie! 54. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 50.
Back to throw.
Ah,
The left side is Brown.
good catch, baby. Come on, bro. You gonna challenge it? He caught it. He caught it. Shit, baby, he caught it. Ain't gotta challenge that.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Yeah, go ahead and get this game over with, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I don't like this play, but he made it better.
Now the toss to Jones, running right.
Oh, this nigga did a fucking strip tackle, cuz.
There to make it 2nd and 9.
I was gone. That animation was gay.
37 seconds to play.
That was a gay ass animation.
Back to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll have it before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are on the field?
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. His throw caught at about the 5.
Touchdown. Macarena, Macarena.
Just about seal it.
Macarena, Macarena.
That score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chicken. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
49ers 29.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one.
Where the hell my phone at?
And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
Come on, how you catch that? How you catch that?
Having to go downfield, limited timeouts.
How you catch that?
And keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Here we go. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Yo. Right there.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Watch the boot. 54's Mike.
Lock!
Watch the pass. Mike's 54.
Play action. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
White. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm trying to collect. Mike's 5'4". Don't let him breathe. Play that shot deep.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, that's a pick! That is a pick.
It's second down and 10.
That is a pick.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Mike's 54. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. To the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
That nigga had 435 on me. God damn.
From Santa Clara.
They still playing, Goat? They still playing? Oh, alright. Shit don't count. playing them paper bag games and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas still over there playing them paper bag games, man. Shit. 3-1. Playing good over here.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at rame19 Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let me use some of these other plays.
Wait, that, wait, 20. 54, Mike, 54. Let's go. Right there. 54.
Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands.
Damn, these niggas be on these lines playing. Shit.
Defensively, I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to
These
get rid of
niggas
the
be
football.
playing these lines.
So that just brings us right back to what you
You
said
hear
in the
me?
beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Why you? Come on, Brady.
Intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. There the return stop right around the 25. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Runs through the contact. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
On first down, Wilson. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No.
That nigga like 6'8" over there.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. To throw again, Wilson, and it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Wilson on the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Russell Wilson keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins in one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Myers to kick off fourth.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On second and 9, Brady. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Watch 54, watch 54. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Check it.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Damn, look at that shit up, Antonio.
Defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's more on the return. A nice job on the return there.
He fumbled that shit.
And it'll be Seahawk football first and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
At the 45-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable second and 1. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it.
Come on, that's a hit stick.
The 30.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seahawks.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 3.
Now Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Wilson out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is really flew around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson.
Come on, bro.
It's incomplete. Will Disley, the
He's on that shit is double man coverage.
Being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
On the sideline and incomplete. It's now 4th.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers from the right hash. This from 33.
33-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Jones. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to press?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 27 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Give me that.
Oh, he tries to get it to
Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Get your bitch ass up, man. They just laid there.
At the 48-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that.
That was dangerous right there.
You could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Jones. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
That second down play was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin, and the Bucs have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, helped scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cochran. And a great return here. Gets down to the 26-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier. 54's Mike. 54's
Looking to throw on second down. Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
To me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Escaping the pressure right.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a pick 6.
This nigga going quick. He going quick. That shit went left quick. Man, listen, boy went up 10-0. I went 27 unanswered before halftime. That boy jumped out the car. You hear me? He quit. He conceded, my bad. He bowed out gracefully. He said, Doe, let me out, Doe. My footage still rolling.
Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a fountain, how you like